time for a quick refresher. Phase 1, I shouldn't need to say shit about it. If I do, then you've got some memory problems that you should see the doctor about. And I swear to God, if you say anything, Emma.
How does it work? How does this phase 1 work?
Right. Intermission. Okay, Kiz, you're number 7. Which way are you going?
South. Towards sea, upwards.
In
That
what
way.
direction?
That way,
That
that
way.
way.
Yes. Whichever way is that way, yes. Emmy, you have 12 at x-axis longitude. Which way are you going?
Excuse me.
Good answer. Okay. Right, so we dabbled a little bit about the start of phase 2, so in case we see it again, so do we all remember our clock positions?
11.
Slightly south something? I can't remember.
Was just southwest, I think? Yeah. We hover around the middle, wait for the chakrams to appear, use your enemy bar. As soon as they start casting, retreat in a direction. If they are at north and south, then Roy team will head towards... I think we were having Roy team go west, I believe.
Yeah, I've actually watched the video of that part, and you can pretty much, like, if they're B and D, the sectors, you can pretty much line up, like, here.
Oh yeah, you can
here,
just, that's right,
here.
yeah, I did say that, you can just still go north and south, can't you?
Yeah, you
Well,
can just
yeah.
completely go, just not the direction of the chakrams, and just huddle up together.
Just remember
Just
to
for-
keep,
just
just remember
for
to keep your,
better.
just remember to keep your eyes on the chakrams, you know. At
Also,
the very
remember
least.
to be in your clock position on this circle in the middle.
Yeah, when we go back in, and as soon as the chakrams do rush, go back in, because everyone's going to have a hot blaster on them, and you're going to want to move in to dodge that bullshit. And also because Photon's going out, and we're going to need them heals.
And then it's
Do we have our healing
right?
plan for Trumpet Hit? That's what I'm just going to call it now, Trumpet Hit.
What is Trump hit?
J kick.
Oh, you mean J-kick?
Yeah, it's
like,
trumpet.
in theory, if Mob and I are alive, basically Mob does a heal, I do a
You
heal.
hear that, guys? We have a healing plan in theory.
I mean, if we both live, then yes.
Well, then just do the
Healing
mechanics
plan.
right.
If everybody
Typically,
lives and we work from there.
speaking from experience, you will usually be alive, usually, you know, with some degree of variance, be alive if you do mechanics and ultimate correctly. I'm speaking from experience, I'm a good source.
So
I'm seriously
basically,
considering pulling out Titan for that part now.
okay, so the
That's
healing
fine.
plan, if you really want to be that picky about it, is Swift cast Expected Helios, Afflatus Rapture, and me standing with Collective.
Morby, does your white mage plan involve anything more than panicking and getting a heal up?
No, I already said the Rapture.
Yep.
Okay.
That's part of the healing plan.
Where
Just a
does the
total
more
plan.
panic fit into any of this?
It doesn't.
Have you consulted
will.
Orb on that?
But
I was going to say.
I mean, that's not my problem. As long as he follows the plan and does the thing.
Roy, it might
The
be
thing
your
is,
problem. It might be your
my
problem.
panic translates into more healing, so it's fine.
See, there you go.
It's funny how you do seem to heal quicker when you panic, because you make you panic more.
No.
No, you shouldn't.
Perhaps I will. Okay, get your food, go, Stein countdown.
I got time for one pull and then
Oh my-
we'll be here.
Alright. And then watch as this is our best pull ever.
Nope.
Now, who am I kidding? We're gonna wipe on balls.
We're gonna wipe on
Of course we are.
Imagine us just dying to Cascade. Wouldn't that be funny?
You know what? At least it would be different.
True.
Ah.
A better card, thank you.
weird noises.
And... No. Let's go.
I feel like I missed something.
Be fine.
Gone.
And
Called it.
Dull wipe!
wow.
Let's
Wasn't
see.
me.
Too much was gathered on Morb, so I don't know if that's an Emmy fault or a Morby fault or both.
Mine was
I
already
need to wait for my
gone.
food now because it is on the way.
Okay.
My doll was already gone, so it's not my fault.
Was
Interesting.
I?
You messed up now?
I was too close to my doll at the start, so it hit me. And I tried to feed it very quickly so that I can still get it done.
Oh, you failed.
And it still hit me.
You don't have to worry if it hits you first, the debuff falls off
Yeah.
for the second hit. It's
Okay.
only to prevent you getting hit by 2 at the same time.
Then how did those three get too much thingy then?
Because Ari's doll was close by as well.
Then I would have gotten hit.
No, because you're on the outside, we were in the middle.
No, but I'm between my doll and Liquid. At that point.
I have no clue how we all got hit. Doesn't matter.
The best part is that I didn't, and I was pretty liable with the movements I was doing there to get hit by one, and I'm amazed I didn't.
I was in the same spot I was in, so I don't know.
All I know is I saw a lot of 99999 damage going hit my way.
Well, since we've got a bit of time, maybe I'll just look it up.
Yeah, easiest way.
I'll be back in a second.
I guess I'm gonna nibble on my crisp.
I'm just gonna eat cheese.
I'm also eating something, so I'm good.
Whatever you want, took 9,999,999 damage twice.
So you could almost say we got the 9th.
Ah. Oh, correction, made that 3 times. I saw lots of 9s.
Does the doll apply damage when it gives me that stack thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So, from what I can see, Emmy's doll did the attack right as it was tethered.
What?
Ah, okay.
No, that can't be.
Yeah,
it was eaten. And I moved
it was
earlier.
being hated. It was tethered, and right as it disappeared, it still got the attack off.
So it wasn't
No,
my
that
fault,
doesn't work.
actually.
That doesn't work.
Well, I
So
say
I
the
may be
explosion there.
But when it's tethered, it doesn't do it. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
When
you
you
could still
snap
use
shot, I don't know.
the it could still be the snapshot at the same
I'm
time as the
back.
cover that exploded. Seems like it was my fault, bro.
It was?
It seems like it wasn't.
It wasn't. What happened then?
Again, once it's tethered, it does not do the thing. I don't know how it's supposed to happen.
Well,
What
that's
you're
one
describing.
mystery. Here's a bigger mystery for the scholars. What is it
We
about...
don't have a scholar in here anymore.
Sorry,
Hey, we don't
philosophers.
have
Sorry,
scholars.
philosophers then, philosophers. Yeah, as I said, here's a bigger mystery. What is it about starting raid and doing pulls in my team gets my bowel movements going?
I don't know. You tell me.
Like I said, mysteries.
You need to make space.
Does that mean, can I actually equate my team with diarrhea?
Yes.
Or
I mean, isn't that right anyways?
I suppose it can be, you know, shit flood at some point.
We all
A
get
royal
turned
wolf.
into living liquid.
Oh god, that's put a spin on him I did not need.
That's what makes the fight even better.
I'm now hoping because there's a living flame variant, they never do a brown version of him.
Poopsie, man.
Living food.
God, it's just living liquid in regards to diarrhea is so effective, and I didn't need that.
I also like how
Oh, and
poopsie
you have-
implies oopsie. I thought poutine was a kind of dish.
Wasn't that vagina? I thought poutine was a vagina in some language.
You're thinking of putain in French, which is not vagina.
I thought-
It's just a way of saying fuck.
I thought poutine was also. But...
On a serious note, did we actually figure out what caused the wipe specifically? Ari?
So, I'm not really certain. It kinda looks like Abyssal did the explosion as it got observed.
Oh, don't tell me we got Servitech, man.
Once it's
When
being
do we know?
absorbed, it doesn't do its thing anymore.
Just like on the server side it went off, and now on the client side it got absorbed.
But what I can see in the battle log is it applies the debuff before it actually uses the attack.
So yeah, server ticked.
Yay.
Amazing.
Gotta love living liquid.
Poopsie.
The biggest downside to server tip wipes is I can't even blame it on my team, and that's sad.
Yeah,
That's
looks
sad.
like the doll applied the stack and then immediately got eaten. So it cancelled its attack, but it applied the debuff first.
Yeah!
So then something like, and my job here is done.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if it's some bullshit like for that brief moment that the doll feeds, it counts as being untethered so it can do its shit again. Well, because why the fuck not, right?
No, it was just basically like probably server and client side being not at the same time or something.
Also, you watching stream?
Maybe for the drama.
Ironically, we haven't had any of that in this fight. I think it's because we all have a common enemy in
Yeah.
this phase.
Living poop hat.
Living poopy.
No, it's either poo or pee, it can't be both.
And actually, Ozu's wrong. We have seen Brute Justice and Cruise Chaser. I have it on evidence. Video evidence that we have seen the trumpet.
Yep. I think the furthest we've seen is like past Peripheral Vision. I don't remember how it's called.
Elemental Jammer.
This is, I gotta be
No.
honest, like, people watching Mob stream are probably thinking this is the worst ASMR they've ever engaged in. One time.
Probably.
Like,
So,
kids
what
is
are we
off, kids is off,
doing
kids is off having food and people can't even
I'm
hear
back.
it.
I got food. So I seem to get the one driver who's I've never been round here before, because this isn't a straight road.
I was kind of thinking when you said they were on the way, I'm like, I mean,
Yeah,
we
it's
probably
only like 5
could
minutes
have
trying to
done
find
another
out.
poll.
I didn't expect it to take 5 minutes trying to find where the fucking house was.
But you do realise, worst case scenario, kids, we could have just wiped it, right?
Yes. I didn't expect them to take that fucking long.
Give me a fucking sec. Let me just.
This isn't a straight road, and I get the one fucking driver that's never been round it.
Kids, given where my place is located, as you've seen, imagine the fun I get with delivery drivers.
Let me put it this way. Older Drive is not a straight road. It's you go into it, and you got a bit off. You got a little road off one way. That's Older Drive. Get to the end, and then both ways are Older Drive as well. and he just went about everywhere that wasn't where I was.
Oh, calm down.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
geez.
showing what's forgotten.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, he crit expected benefit. That's great, except for the part where the boss is gonna knock that shit off by farting
Have
on it.
another shield.
There we go.
Because
You'll be
crit
fine
shields
now,
don't
yeah.
mean anything on Noctast, because Noctast is trash.
What do you mean? Like, fucking my shields are better than Scholar shields.
Well, he still knocks it off. I'm
Only
just
when
saying.
Scholar doesn't crit, which...
Yeah, if Scholar doesn't crit, but...
Why do I always
I mean,
crit
oh,
when I'm
almost-
tired? Hand.
Scholar almost always crits, actually.
It really doesn't.
No.
Lego.
Okay.
One on feet too early?
It was too
I
high.
think we know what happened.
Wasn't there supposed to be a glare or some shit on that fucking doll?
Oh, yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Is that a yeah, there is like there should be, and there was more, but that there wasn't?
Yes.
More then. Well, Fo, your friend's watching you, Fo.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's
No.
friend
Oh, we could
there,
almost
it's
say
always
we
his
are
fault.
forsaken.
The full skin.
So if Morby dies, someone has to play post Requiem.
Calm down, Morby. I know you're feeling nostalgic with your friend and all, but we're not back in Sigma.
Yet.
Mob knows what I mean.
I mean, we read it together back in Heaven's Wall.
No, that's not what I meant. And, because you said post-skin, remember Kafka?
Yes.
You're talking about Kafka's Poskin.
You made me explain the joke more, that's very sad.
No.
You did it yourself.
Leave me alone, Morby!
I think Krim is a little bit tired.
Yeah, babe?
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
No, it's more because he's been extra mean, I don't like it.
Just funny. That's
Morby's such a bully. Got him.
Hey, we're alive.
Got you?
We're live.
Smoking!
after
Oh
all.
my, and he's already in position, delicious. Jiggle that booty. Jiggle that booty. Big free, pick up the tether. 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 Do you know? Do you speak English, my friend?
The booty strike back.
So I feel betrayed.
That was...
I keep giving you guys like collective there, and then I
Yeah,
get betrayed.
someone, as I have experienced with MA, people can it can go on to someone else.
I guess
but you
that
can't
pool-
take it off them.
Went down the drain.
I like how you got more intense and intense as you can
Am I
say,
crazy,
"Pick up
or
the
is,
tether."
or is he trying to be extra funny today? Almost like there's an old fling watching or something.
It's okay. The old fling and the old flame won't be rekindled because I will snuff it out personally.
Stop snuffing shit.
I don't think more of all people. I don't think you're the one who's supposed to laugh at that. Roy's anxiety is giving it. Roy's anxiety opened those critting higher than any opener he's ever had right now.
The problem is that Roy is like the
And-
most threatening person ever.
It is kind of true. He's not really particularly threatening, even for a gay guy.
So he's gonna have to follow through on it. Now.
Okay, it's okay. I'm happy to be the friendly guy for everyone else.
Thank you.
Let's go.
You better be thankful.
What you gonna do to me?
I have the power.
Poking. He's slightly off center, but it will do. Probably.
Should be fine.
Splash.
I think it's
Thank
a
you.
little bit
Mistakes were made, Kiss.
I'll try to get her.
not now.
Already got her.
Oh.
We have a red mage again, Mom. I know it's been a while.
A lot more on the hands.
More on the hand, more on the hand. No, we're so screwed. Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, I think it's very hard to recover from a death if you don't
Yeah,
pay
I got
attention.
off with my hand, so I tried my best.
Keep your eyes on the prize there, Kism.
Oh, Stardiver that killed me there.
Huh?
Stardiver that killed me there.
A jump killing a dragoon? Never.
Never seen that before.
Just
Oh,
clapping your hands, right?
My new tip. Why did I clap my hands?
I did you clap your hands.
You're more.
I mean, that reminds me of when you're trying to speak in voice and you raise your hand.
Careful, kids. You can't say that, or Roy's gonna have an anxious meltdown that you actually hate him.
I mean, he
What,
does.
again?
It's okay.
Yes, big emphasis on again.
It's okay, guys. I know now that everybody hates me equally, but they don't hate me as much as I think. they do.
Finally, you understand my perspective at least.
You hate us all equally, Crum?
Yeah, absolutely. No, you talk as though this was a secret. Let go.
Holy shit.
Ah, kids!
That went from 44 to 3%.
Did your high jump crit?
Probably, and so did Bobby Nice Apex.
No, is a knife apex done by that?
No, I had to do it later because the ads spawned away. And I have to bait my tornado.
Oh yeah, my dear.
That delays it by 1 GCD.
Don't think that would fucking
I think as I was watching, and I don't think it was the high jump or the apex, I think it was your auto immediately afterwards that got it down to 0.
Yeah, I didn't have time to retarget fast enough. I tried. I was slapping off 2 shots and I was just like, shit. I was just slow retargeting.
Re!
Is that an
Sorry.
early pull, Kiss? I feel like that was an early
Oh,
pull.
hello.
I went a second too early.
It's fine, I got it. Hey, at least he's dead center for once. Oh shit, my mitigation. My mitigation's all over the place now.
I hope you don't lose anything you normally would have in the next
No,
fight.
I just may not have Heart of Stone for its next cluster, but that's fine.
So you do lose something if you normal.
It may or may not make a difference, we'll see.
I mean,
we'll see.
I rather prepare for it now than not be prepared for it.
No.
Oh, like I said, Roy, we'll see.
I don't think that's all.
Or not. we
I don't
won't
think
see.
we'll see it.
Oh, that must have been because of the early pull. Yeah.
Probably. I did accidentally hit my bow shot when I wasn't supposed to, so it wasn't on both of them.
I think we're doing a recap on all the ways to die.
Basically.
Yep, it's like a best of special for your friend.
Choked on my food there.
Shit, that
I'm trying to
combination.
eat and pull at the same time. So
Okay, can you not early pull and eat at the same time?
trying.
Trying, she says.
It's because I got in a rush to throw everything out and then I just moved too early.
Much inspired confidence.
I don't like how Poopy Man treats
Poopy Man doesn't care.
It's first time I've early pulled.
Every time I fucking get a crit blasting zone and in Prog in this fucking fight, a part of me dies inside.
Why?
Those crits, bro.
So?
Show off,
No.
Oh my god. So rude.
Lego.
Got him.
Yeah, watch it. Oh. Oh! Oh, what? He was fucking...
I think the embolus exploded.
He did.
You
I
think?
think
Yep.
it really is a best of.
Interesting.
Hand was definitely in place, right? It wasn't slightly off or anything, was it?
The hand? No,
Yeah,
the
'cause
hand
I
was like
I
the
think
hand
it
was
was
in the middle.
I think it was the one that targeted. No, I don't mean like that. I mean when we were in the corner.
No,
'Cause I
it was
think
where
it was targeting where the hand was.
could have been either.
Fine, fine, I'll overextend it, God game. Imagine having consistency in this fight.
What is consistency?
I mean, this fight wants to consistently annoy you, so you're getting the consistency.
I guess.
Focus target, the hand.
No.
Last ball.
No, 25. Okay.
I had to fucking hold there so that I wouldn't nuke your damn out. Okay. Save. Splash. Throttles into final wave.
Removing it on Kiss. Oh
Watch
no, I
yourself.
can't. Oh no, I had it myself. Sorry. Ah, thank you.
Okay.
Focus on liquid, focus on liquid. Hey man, Oriole, nuke him. Oh boy. Yeah.
Oh.
Where was the missing damage? Did someone forget to retarget?
I did. I did
You did?
remember in the end. Yeah, because I thought it was on him.
Right, so that's your fault then, Kiz. Literally, we just needed to survive one more tick of fucking splash, but no game.
I looked at my buff bar, I didn't see the removable thing on me. I looked at the party bar, I saw it on Kiz, I was like, okay, gotta remove it. Then I looked back at my bar and I saw it on me.
You're probably panicking about that didn't help either.
Only and I was still fine, so it's not really that big of a problem.
You're supposed to be there to help with it, not make it hard.
I mean, I did remove it on Kiz.
Yes, but it led to other things being harder.
Like what?
Liquid
You know,
liquid
'cause it
cock.
could... Probably. And...
You will.
No. Oh, hello.
It's fine, I got it. I think I was a little close at the wrong time there. Let's go. I apologise. Don't kill it, kids.
That's why I just fucking came off of.
They're both super low, so I had to hold my GCD there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just detargeted it. It's like, click off it.
Okay. Oh, my poor thing, you beat me.
Oh no. Not the thing.
Am I no mercy?
Yeah, Emmy, you just walk straight through that.
Emmy, what are you doing?
Oh.
I was coming to get it off you!
Yeah,
Don't panic!
I can't get her up because puddles.
I'll get it. No.
Thank you.
Hurry up. I'll take the extra hit here,
You can.
if I can.
Nope.
I tried. No, that's a white.
Yeah, I couldn't help that, Z, because of where all the things were going across.
Emmy, if that happens, let me come to you. That's why I couldn't get it off you, because you tried just running to me.
The rule basically is if you accidentally grab a tether, just stand still. And trust the tank.
Also, I don't know why you thought going behind me was a smart idea.
I'm always over there.
No, I mean when you came back with the tether, you ran behind me. It's like, how do you expect me to grab the tether when you're behind me?
Bit of a sacrificial lamb with my old team group, so whenever anything went wrong, I was just supposed to grab the tether and run out.
But the thing is, Emmy, like I had a chance to save that. It would have been fine. It's just don't panic. And
No cookie.
No.
let's go.
Every time you do that, you scare me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, that's because I'm scared.
Poking.
Nine.
Get in there!
Oh my god, no.
Sink.
Splash.
Saying nine in this voice like this doesn't help.
What? I don't know why, Emmy, but this fucking tether really likes you. It just bolted
It wasn't
towards
on
you. That.
me. It wasn't on me this time.
It will tell you. Oh, I wonder if it's targeting the people closest to them.
Probably.
Which means for a brief moment, someone is too close to the tornadoes. That would explain why this is happening. On the hand, more on the hand, more on the hand, more on the hand.
I think we'll make it. Oh, we made
Oh, we
it.
did it.
Holy. Wow.
Oh, wow. Rip
Oh, shit. Why is more dead?
I need him alive now.
Shenanigan.
Hang on, Roy, let me see if I can help with this.
Thank you.
And the pain, and guys. I never called. Did everyone swap to liquid there? I never called for it.
I was just healing. But sadly,
You pulled them apart.
We have to because of Hand of Prayer and Parting.
Yeah, I did. That's the only way I stopped.
Neither did you have a
Oh,
bunch
well,
of
have to
crits
go up.
on him.
I had it on the hand, that's why we got it low enough.
And where was the damage difference this time? Did someone forget to swap to the hand at some point?
I mean, my biggest hits at that point were gone. I didn't really have anything.
No, I'm not saying it was your fault, no, I was just
No,
inquiring.
I'm just saying that at that point I don't really have anything back. So.
I thought the
Yeah, you
misery
didn't-
would make that much of a difference.
You didn't forget to reapply Chaos Frost, did you, Piz?
No, because I literally just DPS the hand and didn't just swap chaos between the two.
Oh, I don't know then.
The hand's normally higher, so I stick on the hand, except chaosless.
No.
Lego.
Got him.
Got you. Poking.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's a failed bait. Splash. Throttles into last wave. Swap to liquid. And Gucci. Alright, eyes on A, checking numbers. 1, 2, 3. Where's 1?
No,
With
you're on
the
the
other
wrong
group?
one.
Wasn't the front.
Who was 1?
Nice.
I was one.
Ow.
Nine.
I went to the eastern thing. Wasn't it on the south?
No.
Eastern one?
It was north and
Less.
south.
No, it was north and south.
Okay. I thought it was on the northwestern one. Nope. Looked like
No.
it.
It's like, why is 9 up?
I would just make one of these is not like the other.
Ready to do number 2 and 1 never showed up. Nine. I don't want to insult you, buddy, but do you need to be told where north is?
Where is North Crow? Please tell me.
It's the big
On
A.
A.
It's a big fucking A.
Okay.
I know directions are hard, but focus target the secondary boss.
You mean the poopy hand?
Sure.
No.
Let's go. Got you. King. Either someone moved too early or splash. Throttles into final wave. Focus on liquid. Focus on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was just too slow, but my number had already gone out, so we did that bit right. I just got caught by
Were you
behind me.
number 1, Kiz?
Pardon?
Were you number 1?
No, it was 4. I was fine, I was just too slow from the explosion from behind me.
Oh. Yeah, you want, again, you have to kind of low-key tailgate, like cure free tailgate. The cleave target in front of you.
I did the actual move, the thing right, so.
What happened to you, Morby, for getting knockback prevention?
No. I moved ahead slightly too much, and then when I moved back, it was too late. That snapshot me into the blaster.
Yeah.
You were a little late.
And yeah, in my case, I was lagging a bit behind, so I took the dash in the explosion.
Don't be slow, folks. Hand. Let's go. I think that'll be okay.
Could be.
Poking. Splash. Bottles into last wave. I'm just going to reposition them a little bit. Focus on liquid. Might see a hit a splash, yeah, keep that in mind. Come on guys, going down. Where
And
did
the pain.
where damage?
Well, I needed to heal extra, so my damage was definitely lost.
Did anyone swap play again? Is?
How much did you see before you said swap?
I don't get it then. I don't know what's going on with the variants there, that should be more reliable. You're not doing anything weird there, are you, Emma?
No.
Is that a yes or a no?
No.
Hand. Let's go.
Well,
Oh, yeah. King. Repositioning. He's a bit forward than normal, but we should be okay.
Works for me. Just like to go splat.
Splash. Throttles into last wave, a little bit more on the hand, just a little bit. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, all on liquid. Kill him. There we go. Focus on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3.
You're on the wrong side, then. Your
I
side.
got this. I would have had this. Was he supposed? I know why I died. Was he supposed to kill Nye as well?
No, I get hit by the cleave to
Ow!
That's why the charge had to kill me.
Right, yeah, I had 7 there. No, I knew my correct number. But for some reason I thought 7 was with the right group, so that's me why. Had a brain fart, sorry. Don't get used to it, kids.
I know, I'm just like, really? Again? Sorry for the 3rd time.
It's giving me all the numbers tonight.
Same.
Same.
Well, you're not getting 4 at the minute.
That's true.
Got 2, 6,
Oh my fucking god.
1.
You called?
I had literally like the 0.1% control chance at that point. So I didn't get a strongest divination off.
no.
Let's go.
Prog.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Splash.
We'll get her in a
My
second.
daughter.
Oh.
You keep falling for that, guys. Yeah. Stay normal for that.
Ooh, that's really bad.
Good job, Roy. Stay normal, I'll do a tank LB. I'm throwing some mitigation at that.
Well, can liquid now? It's
Yeah, look at
5%.
fire.
Assume was what?
What do you keep doing there, Kiss, that keeps getting you hit, though?
Oh,
But you can only be getting hit by drainage, so...
No, I know it's drainage hitting them all, but that's why I'm asking what she's doing. Because remember, due to the variance between two tanks, the actual position of Liquid and the hand is never going to be 100% on point.
If it's really that much trouble, just hit Liquid for a bit. So, just for that part.
What? It's so annoying.
It's not that bad.
No.
Let's go.
Got him.
It's close, but it'll do. Like you.
Oh my god, gears.
You tunneling.
Just bad rotation alignment.
Bottles into last wave. Focus on Liquid. How did Kiz die?
I'll get her. Got her.
I was hit by someone's thingy bubby.
I'm doing this just in case. Okay, good enough. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you were really far behind, Emma.
No, you
No,
were
I
way too far to the front.
Oh, on my
You were
screen she
way too
was.
far.
On my screen she was an entire line behind.
I was.
Yeah.
I was moving as I would usually, which has always worked.
I guess I'm overeager then.
Yeah, you were. You
Yeah.
really were. You were running into the explosions as.
I know, I normally expect one to be in front of me immediately.
Like, you shouldn't be the one running into the explosion, Greg.
No. Right, I know, it's just, again, I'm used to one being ahead of me immediately. I guess I'm just too quick at this mechanic.
Boarding with a fucking light show.
I've gotten too comfy on this mechanic, I guess. Well, at least as far as the movements go.
I have all the colors.
Like
You're
a
showing
rainbow
your pride.
Yes.
of judgment.
I should probably be waiting for cards as well, that might help a bit.
What con?
Here is my
Well, I still have to wait a
pride.
few seconds before I start the countdown.
Yeah.
Here is my pride.
Oh.
It's a bit small pride, isn't it?
Wait, did Moby say something gay?
Yeah, he did.
Yes,
worry about
and
it.
it was adorable.
No, it's not.
What do you mean it's not? It's fucking adorable.
I mean what I said.
I feel like I'm being compared to birds.
That's basically what we want.
The more bird.
Probably accurate, Bob.
Yeah.
No
We're
one
more
can compare to
things
the
than
birds.
actual human beings.
No one can compare to the birds. They will always be superior.
Well, they are slacking though.
I want to say they are high on the packing order.
Let's go. Right, yeah. It's quite far down, I apologise. He overwent a little bit. Go King.
It could be like that sometimes.
He was very eager this pull. Splash. Bottles into last wave. Focus on liquid. Eyes on A. Check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. 1, 1, 2. Oh, come on! Why'd that hit me? Sorry, I don't know. I don't know if that was. I don't know if that was your fault or my fault.
I don't know. I don't know. I saved this one.
It's cleaved me, and then it charged towards the back, but from what I could see, Krim, you were staying behind?
Yeah, I think I was behind. I thought I was in the right spot.
What
in the
did
wall.
you try to, Grim?
I got hit by a nice charge.
Oh.
Pretty damn sure I was running along the wall.
I don't know if this is. It might have been my fault. I don't know.
Need to find the sweet spot for that intuition. And
No.
Fuck!
Rip. I'm grabbing yours. I'm trying to grab yours.
I'm sorry.
you dig something.
She grabbed my ad.
Kaput.
How did you grab Nizad?
We tap
Tap
target.
target.
You're not using face target. We talked about this.
I forgot. And even then, sometimes it's not. Sometimes they're pretty equal. So.
Yeah, I tried to save it and just grab yours.
Yeah, it shouldn't really be a problem.
And
No.
Let's go. Yes? Was that
Yeah,
yours?
25. Yeah, that's a 25.
Your Apex did go off right now?
Yes, I did.
Oh shit, I need to repair.
Just a little thing for the DPS wise. We really should give the tether to someone else at the opener because I'm literally doing filler at that part. I'm at the bottom of the DPS during before your tether falls off.
Who'd have the best opener then?
Usually it's Emmy because Threat Mage burst opener.
Okay, do that then, that'll help. You got that, Kiss?
So awkward. Let's use that
Uh,
for now.
Plus you should never do tether or summoner because it doesn't affect the pets.
Oh, that does affect the pads. I
It
thought that-
They still haven't changed
No.
that?
Dragon tether is the only thing that doesn't affect pets.
Probably because we're not tethering the pads or something. I can
Yeah.
imagine that's the argument.
Weird, because buffs generally should be mirrored.
Yeah, but the tether is an exception.
Yeah, see, and I'm just here thinking they still haven't fixed that after all these years.
It's because they're a small indie company. Don't have time for it.
Oh, hopefully that'll help the damage a little bit. Don't fuck up your opener, Emmy.
No pressure.
Our healers might literally be fucking riding on it.
I mean, not our healers, just the whole party.
And
No.
On top of the world. Okay, not anymore. Ari's above me now.
let's go. Get that doll down. Smoking. Repositioning. Splash. Throttles into last wave. Focus on liquid. Either that's correct or that's a noticeable difference. Focus on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh god.
I think it might have been because Kiz messed up.
Yeah.
Maybe. What happened, Kiz?
I went the wrong way.
My 5 good? Just
Sorry?
out of curiosity.
Yeah, because 5 was missing help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't forget, Kiz, if you have trouble seeing the numbers, you can use the colours as well.
The funny thing is, I was waiting for the 5 and I saw Emmy sprinting there. I was like, oh, maybe she is 5, and then she went to us, I was like, oh no.
Blues are always
No.
ones, evens are always red.
Nah, I was 2.
Where you going?
Yeah.
Where's my controller? Oh, there it is.
I knew my number, I just got confused on direction.
Remember, Kiz, 1, 2, 5, 6, 3, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5,
Yeah,
6,
I
3,
know,
4,
but in
7,
the
8.
heat of the moment, I find it difficult to.
Just
think
go over
about.
it in your head. Hell, even as Living Liquid's about to die, do it then if you need to.
screenshot and print it out.
And someone just go oops.
Yeah,
No.
that was me. Using a
Wrong way,
gravity
Grim,
on single
wrong way.
gravity.
I got this. I got this.
You forgot to put oops in.
No. Sorry, I was a little thrown by it here, but fucking going oops after an anyway.
Yeah, it was just
Having a little walk there with your pet, my man.
Let's go. I'll assume I'm not gonna die.
I guess so.
I don't know why you were so low, though.
I don't want to hear that, Roy. The amount I fucking heard that. I can't do shit. We've talked about this a million times, you know that.
I know, but you were even lower, and I'm giving you more than I was in the past.
Well, everything was there.
That's why I'm just a little bit confused.
Splash. Bottles into the last wave. Focus on liquid. Eyes on A, focus on your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, who messed up again?
When you said Will, Kiss took a step forward.
Kiss. That's why I
Yeah.
do the count, because of the
Almost
break
everybody,
in between.
almost everybody died on my side, like on the Western side.
Yeah.
Kiss took a step forward, she died, and then cruise station just turned around to us.
It did look pretty funny, to be honest.
Then stop.
I thought I was too slow moving forward.
Now, as long as you're behind the line where the explosion that's just happened, you're on point. Ecstatic. So,
No, I thought I
Yeah, you got
moved at that point. That was a.
there was the one in the middle that happened first before it continued.
you have to remember, everyone can stop when the middle one hits because they're both hitting the middle. There's no more chasing us at that point. It's only when they resume you keep going.
So
Literally
I
two
will say
in
it
the
made a
middle.
turn for the worse
Sorry, no, I don't get that joke.
because he turned and
Because-
cleaved.
I didn't see Nye. All I knew is that people died.
It's okay because people die when they are killed.
Okay. You can't get me with a fruits basket, mate.
No.
Yeah, sorry if he was in a bit down. Again, he was over
Yeah.
eager.
Oh no!
Is this
You guys not.
No,
this-
this is not fixable.
okay? What happened?
I fired my apex at the usual timing, but
You grabbed the wrong guy. Didn't
apparently I was
No, I got onto the hand rather than the fucking ad because the hand was going over the ad at the time. So I GCD'd the wrong thing.
and
By the time I did GCD back up, you'd grabbed it.
I saw Kiss poking, but it didn't do the tethering, and I was firing my apex. Because when the ads align like this, I grab it with my apex. Just
Yeah,
to
this
make
is the
it
bubble when
fit
it drops the same side as the fucking hand. It's just like, no.
And
No.
let's go.
Got him.
There you go. Poking, repositioning. Splash. Throttles into last wave. Focus on liquid.
Sorry if you felt like these.
Focus on A, check your numbers. 1,
Nope.
2, 3, 4. Wait. 1.
Oh, hi.
No. Went the wrong way, Siegfried.
Yep.
Did someone also, two things I gotta ask quickly. One, did someone swap to the hand late there? Because that hand was really low.
I treated both Living Liquid and the hand in misery, so I don't know.
Secondly, I know I'm very observant, but I swear I'm fucking crazy. Did somebody use a rescue during that last Proteum?
Yes. Yes, that was me. That's why I said, oh fuck.
Who did you rescue?
Keys.
Not just that.
I was removing her, her thing, but I also pressed rescue. And because it's an OGCD, it just went off,
Oh, it's a giant sausage fingers. Yeah, that makes sense.
basically.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you did it when I was doing the jump, so I didn't notice because I was naturally being pulled forward anyway.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Because I star diver around there.
Yeah, that's
Imagine you could rescue.
I heard it by the sound effect. And
Imagine you could. Imagine you could rescue Kiss off a star diver. Like it just negates the star diver.
my big said you can't get anything by me.
No.
Yo. I was hoping nobody would notice.
I didn't notice. You must have done it when I was doing star diver, so
Yeah.
That's cool.
so I naturally jumped forward anyway. So
Oh, that's not going to no, no, we're good. We're good. Poking. It's such a dilemma because like I don't want to pull him out of the middle if I can, but then I have to because the game is like, no, fucking orbs. Splash. Throttles into last wave. Okay, all on liquid, all on liquid.
Ah! No, what have I done?
I have no clue.
I don't wanna
Focus
know.
up, focus up. Focus on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. 1, 2. I'm in the wall. I'm in the fucking wall. No. That one definitely not my fault, kids. You saw where I was.
Yeah, you're right next to you.
If on my screen you were lagging behind.
Yeah.
Does the healing plan work? The healing plan
When
works.
he's doing his slash, you have to run past this as he's doing his slash.
Yeah. Did I press my thingy too slow though? Why did it put me on the wall? Because I used arm's length. It keeps putting me on the wall.
Me and Maud can confirm our healing plan works.
That's good.
Like I saw Kiss already running, but you were standing there.
Nah, again, client side night. On my screen, I was basically right behind Kiss.
Yeah, but still, the server is also a bit behind your client.
Right. Can't
Yeah.
even trust my team's position then.
As soon as you see Goose Chaser appear, you can basically run through him because
Run.
the cleave.
Yeah, run.
Yeah. Basically, it's every man for himself, basically.
That's the transition.
Barely into this fight and we learn new things every day.
Yeah, it's a new way to keep up.
And
What a wondrous enchanting experience. I'm so glad I'm here.
I agree.
Now.
Sure.
Oh, do you like being the same side as the hand today?
Weird if that's the case.
let's go. Oh yeah. Okay. Splash. Bottles into last wave. Bit more on liquid, guys. More on liquid. You can go hard on liquid right now. Bottles. Alright. Stay on liquid, I think we'll be fine. Alright, focus on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're too slow, Siegfried.
No.
I got hit by the one behind me.
Oh no.
How did I get hit but you didn't get hit?
Yeah, dude, I was hit by the one behind me. It's too slow.
Yeah, that's not my problem. Like the set before us was so slow.
Oh, wait, was Kiz not one up ahead? Kiz, were you not tailgating? Because Kiz was the first cleave on our side, wasn't she?
She was free, yeah.
After the middle one went down, Kiz, you did. Good job, Emmy. You did go to the just behind the explosion, right?
Believe so?
Also, you kind of aimed that cleave inwards as well.
Yeah, no, I moved in too much.
That's great, Morby, but we're not doing that. Oh, at least we're getting optical side practice. It's a good mechanic because it relies on everyone doing their job correctly, but it's also annoying for that reason. And
No.
was that
I got
Kiz?
Ollie.
I got hit by an extra wave.
Yeah, it was the one from north. Didn't hit me though. Kiz, did you accidentally bait that second hit?
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
You see?
Oh yeah, I need to put my controller on charge.
Yeah, food is important. Food is indeed important.
And it's... I don't think it's coincidence, but as soon as the tether got switched over, DPS problems disappeared.
Yup.
Yeah,
What a coincidence!
it only has to make a difference of 1 to 2%, which something like I can do that. I just wish it had been noticed and pointed out sooner.
It has. It was pointed out a while ago. Just wasn't changed.
It was.
Yeah,
it wasn't
little.
Here's.
I didn't know where else to aim it.
I also think that's the only thing making the difference. No.
Let's go.
Bottom.
Oh yeah. Okay. Slightly off center, but we should be alright. Splash. Throttles into last wave.
A hit or two on the hands, maybe?
Focus on liquid. Eyes on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle, right. 1.
Yeah, we're gonna wipe.
What happened?
Yeah, I was a bit behind.
Yeah.
Were you number 1, kids?
Yeah.
You always want to use sprint if you're number 1.
Yeah, I was thinking that after it happened. It's like shit, I should have sprinted that.
Always sprint if you're number 1.
I couldn't get Yes, I couldn't get boner, but
In theory, it's doable without, but just to be safe, use sprint.
I mean, you don't
yeah, I
have
can
any.
see that by
other
way how
choice,
far
right?
ahead Mobius said it's like, I'm gonna get short. I can't.
I'm not sure if that's why we died on our side, though. Our clip was aimed to the side.
Yeah. Looks like Nai looked at us.
Really, no? You looked to us?
Gave me an evil stare.
That's
Nice, a white mage now.
Basically.
Why would you look to the side?
I don't know why I should have looked at the side, but apparently I must. I mean, I saw Cruise Chaser being angled as well. Must have been it.
I'm not even looking at the other side.
So, if he's facing to the side, it's because you were facing to the side.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're at GCD end?
It did look like he went early. And it wasn't me. Ah, fuck off.
He still right
That
there.
I have looked. It's mostly okay to me, I think.
Yeah, because like my GCD is not lining
I feel
up.
like
at this moment.
the game is a little bit ahead, feels like, but
Yeah.
No, it did look like he got pulled early on my screen and it wasn't me before anyone asked.
Dead, sorry. Smoking.
I was just really confused because my collective should have been up there, but it was like barely up.
What it's worth, it didn't look like I pulled Owen. Splash. Fossils into last wave. More on liquid, just go focus on liquid at this point. Focus on A, check the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, middle, good job. Got positions.
You want it to be on the inner circle.
Hover, remember, hover, everyone tight in without touching. Find the chakrams, let's go. Back in. Oh shit. Sorry, Morb. I was a bit worried because they free died.
That's easy.
Well,
Oh shit! Because I had cruise chase.
Yeah. Zeke, you didn't move out of the way for the second. As you
have to keep an eye on both of them.
I was waiting there with my thunder, and then like you started running away, and your ad decided to give me.
We talked about this right now, about where we were going to go, north and south. So why did you go to a hard? I think that was west, no east. I think.
You were there.
And I also,
no,
we didn't swap
talk about
PCs.
this. Remember?
Yeah, but I was still like, well, I have a thunder, so I have to be close to you just in case.
Yeah, but you also need to swap PCs with me.
I mean, I gave you your Nisi, right?
Yeah,
No,
it
I didn't have
matter.
a Nisi
Well, yeah.
at the end.
What?
like,
Well, that's
I didn't have a
that's
Nisi.
good.
Like,
And
Roy, I
people-
gave you your Nisi before I kept going away from the thunder.
It doesn't matter. Nah, Roy's just giving you shit for no reason.
No, I'm just questioning because I didn't see an EC on me. That's why I'm just confused.
Even if it wasn't Roy, he probably wasn't thinking about it. I accidentally put
No,
mine on
I gave Roy Venisi. I have it on camera.
That's fine, but does this matter right now? Both of you, does this matter?
I mean, I'm not even complaining about anything. I'm just saying, like, I didn't see an EC on me.
I swear, it's you two butting heads, I swear. Sorry, Emma, you wanted to say?
I'm butting heads, Grim! This is just me saying! I don't understand. I didn't see it. That's it, all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything wrong, I'm not saying anything attacking. I'm just saying I didn't see it, and I said it was there, and I believe him, and then it's done.
Does it matter?
No, but you're making a deal out of it when it's not a deal.
Because it's wasting precious time between the both of you. Do you acknowledge that?
If you wouldn't have interrupted that, then it would have been done in 2 sentences.
It didn't sound like it. Yes, Emmy?
First of all, who am I supposed to pass my Nisi to? Because I assume I'm supposed to be passing to the right.
We hadn't gone over this yet. We hadn't gone over.
Second of all,
I think it's C
after-
you have to pass to, but yeah, he died.
Second
No,
question would have been, are we just gonna, after the explosions on the outside, are we just gonna move back in onto the circle?
Yeah,
for
we
the
moved
pass?
back in our compositions.
Okay, because no one did that, or barely anyone did that.
I mean, I did that.
I think people might have been a little thrown.
That's why I
because they
said
were together.
barely.
I know I was thrown because they were together. The fact is, because we hadn't discussed past that point, it was going to be a mess, Emily, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. No, since I didn't see since most people were spread out, I was mostly just wondering if that's what's gonna be going on or not.
Yeah, I mean, we hadn't discussed at that point. Remember,
Okay.
we only discussed up until Photon.
Okay.
And I'd love to discuss it now, but it will take up valuable time. I think practice is more valuable. I apologise for shouting there, it's just, again, I'm tired and I didn't need that pointless little spat.
There was no spat. There was 2 sentences.
And I sounded a little heated about it.
Where
a
are
little
we
defensive.
discussing it when we literally won't discuss the mechanic right now? Just gotta go.
That's the thing I didn't get, like, why were we talking about passing Nisi there when we hadn't even gone over it at that point?
Because
Well, that's just the point where he passed DC.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah.
no, of course it is, but I wouldn't have beaten I up for forgetting to do it there. I didn't exactly remember to do it either.
no, but it's good to remember, right? Like,
And I can confirm that Knight did pass it. I just
They
checked.
also posted the
Okay.
screenshot of the discussion as well.
I mean, like I said, I already believed you
It's
now.
fine. It's fine. I just wanted to post it there just in case.
And we'll be going over Nisi for next time, okay?
Or if we reach it is full, maybe.
Sure. Also.
We won't.
Here's, was that you?
What?
I saw the south one aim straight at Roy. Well, sorry, the western one. Did you get hit by a splash?
If I did, I didn't notice.
In my opinion, you were too close to the wall and Ari wasn't close enough, but Ari should be close enough. Yes, once more, guys, I appreciate everyone's eager, but until we've established that the whole team is on point for everything past Photon, there's no point worrying about it. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good. And
No.
Let's go. Or we can just nuke a doll. How did that get nuked? I think it was Emmy's by the look of it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say,
it
if I was at 21% and I came off it, so...
Keep an eye on those crits and that HP, Emma.
Maybe it was a flash.
No.
It definitely exploded. I saw that.
I know. My doll definitely died. But it wasn't flesh. Because I used flesh on hand.
Okay, so it wasn't a flash mode.
Don't forget, as unlikely as it is when you want it to be, it is possible every hit you could have done on it was a direct hit crit.
Imagine critting the doll, but not like something that matters.
That's why you have to keep an eye on its HP. And
No.
let's go. Oh yeah. Poking. Repositioning. Splash. Throttles into last wave. Focus on liquid. Eyes on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3. And me.
I wasn't too slow.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't top
We
of
had
that.
1 and 3 on our side for some reason.
Yeah, we were
That's
missing
confused
3 on
me.
our side.
Yeah, Grim, you were on the wrong side.
Wait a
You
sec,
were
I had,
pretty
wait.
You had
No.
the 3.
I had 3 across one, I had 1!
No, I
you
had
had
one.
3.
Apparently I'm fucking blind.
So you're too slow is kinda...
Yeah, no, because that was under the certainty from my POV that I was number 1, and I assumed Emmy was number 2.
You were 3. I was 2. I was behind.
Sorry, apparently I'm blind as shit, I guess then.
I was questioning myself if I was on the right
I
side
mean,
or
at
not.
least, at
Still
least
fun
you
to know
were
that.
confused when Alphas. So.
Oh no, I knew where it was, I just... Yeah, apparently I'm fucking blind. Imagine confusing 1 and 3.
Counting hard.
I guess when you're on a little sleep it is. Just, you know, I would have fucking swore on my life I was 1 there, you know.
Maybe you were stacked on top of someone else?
I shouldn't have been.
I
And
mean, you were kinda stacked for a while with 1.
if so, I don't know why Emmy was on top of me from where I normally go then, but whatever.
No.
I don't really move from the middle.
Well, you do want to make sure you don't overlap with anyone. Let's go. Oh yeah. Poking.
Hand needs a bit.
Yes, he does. Splash. Alright, that's stable again. Throttles into last wave. Focus on liquid. Fast, nice. Focus on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle. Plot positions. EC's out, wait for the chakrams. And go.
Oh.
Back in. I'll be pulling towards A. Thank you, mate. Oh, bullshit. We passed that. You saw that, Emma. You saw that, right? That's some bullshit.
I thought we didn't worry for now about the passing time.
Kez was dead, yeah.
Yeah, Amy took the DC for Morb at some point, so she had to double DC.
Yeah, the
my
thing is,
bad.
a little pro tip there is Morb is always going to run to the middle to make cure free easier for Photon, so...
I think we passed earlier.
That's why? Oh, okay.
Something that I at least do with Roy is when we go back right before the Photon, I pass or take it from him. I don't know if that is a good timing or not.
You want to do it right after Photon.
Kez, in
right
ca-
after Photon, okay.
Kez, in
Right
case it's reason you died, don't ever go to your strict southwest positioning when you spread out the chakrams there, because you can't do that. You just have to adjust based on the chakrams.
If there's a chakram but your spot, move one pizza slice over at least. Minimal.
Yeah. At minimal.
Yeah, I didn't realise that. Oh, I was aimed that way, that was all.
That's the problem, kids, because they're targeting us. That's why. So even when we're hovered, that's why we have to be super tight. But that we can't stop one from angling. So assume, until we know better, assume that one of them may very well be angled. Yeah, they're targeting us. They're not targeting a random direction. They're targeting us when they appear. We just don't know who they're targeting.
Yeah. So, for example, if they're A and C, the person at C has to move like at least this far.
A simple way to think about it is just get out the far path from either of them, and you should be fine. I think the only rule we had there was that we didn't want anyone at north, east, and west at the cop positions because that can make one of them potentially go wild. We had that rule, right?
Wait, east, west?
So we go to the cop positions in the beginning, when Glen Cop happens, right? But what was it? We didn't want more than Roy east and west because that can make the chakrams go east and west, and we don't want that.
We wanted them east and west.
No, as in for general clock positioning. I could have sworn we brought this up before.
No.
No.
No, we haven't.
Well, do we? Okay, I thought we had, but do we want to do that so we have more control of where the chakrams are going?
Since they target random people, it doesn't matter if the healers move because if they target someone else, they'll just tilt
the
again.
point that Grim is making though is this way we know they're definitely not going east-west. That's the point that is being
Yeah, that's one way to think about it. Like, if we keep east and west free, then we can just move. Or if we do it in reverse, if we start east and west, and then we can guarantee they'll never go north and south, right?
What if they spawn there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah,
like,
true.
to be honest, everyone is in the middle circle when the chakram snapshot. It should be fine as long as people
Yeah.
are just moving a little bit
As
over.
long as you're inside that small circle, it shouldn't tilt more than a single pizza slice.
You think of it this way, guys, like, if everyone is in their tight middle but clock positions, then when you move out, so if I'm going north, right, if I'm tight north, let's pretend this is tight north, right? Send them in the circle, chakrams appear. If I go this way and then either just a bit left or right, I should automatically dodge the chakrams just by the way it works.
Depends on where they spawn.
If you're running north and you see a
Let's say
chakra,
they north and south, for example.
Yeah.
Let's say
Yeah.
north and south.
yeah, then you move at least to here.
Yeah.
My rule is if I move out that I don't see any chakrams there, like in the nearby facility and across,
Yeah.
then I'm safe.
Yeah, simple logic is just go far. That's a simple logic.
Yeah.
Which you want to do anyways because of the AoE afterwards.
Yeah. It might mean some of the tank repositioning is a little 1k, but I think that's trivial by comparison. So do we want to use the last 10 minutes to go over this, or do we just want practice? I guess the team is undecided on that front.
I would say practice.
One pull and then talk or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Any disagreements with that?
No.
It's getting cleaner though. It's getting cleaner, which is good. You know, 2 successful transition pulls in 2 hours is pretty good, given how finicky and funky it is. It shows people are getting it. It's easily the hardest transition out of all 3 though, Jesus. Hand.
Nice.
I'm not winning.
Somebody got his direction screwed up. There's a bit more end, sorry, Siegfried.
Should work.
Hope so. Let's go.
Roy, not gonna lie, that is starting to scare me.
What?
How close you are.
Does that count as our one pull? What happened anyway? Like, was Emmy sped too soon?
Too late.
Oh.
What was scaring you and me?
How close you keep getting.
Did that throw you out of curiosity?
No, I just noticed it. But, I wasn't late.
Well, I'm
Your
assuming
doll
it's
exploded. You did exhaust before you got fed.
It wasn't Aetherplasm that killed us though, otherwise we would have gotten the text.
It was a full team wipe. That implies it wasn't exhaust mob. It
Well,
was
I saw 3 exhausts though.
Yeah, but otherwise the text would appear in chats. X got
it
too
was
many
different
stacks.
mob.
Hmm.
No,
But-
it was one of them was fed too high.
I guess.
Harry, go check it while we go over this.
I can't really check that because I can't see other people's HP.
Well, I'll check it then. I had a good POV. Right. Okay, let me just check this quickly, and then we'll talk. And we'll spend the last 10 minutes talking about the meta phase 2. So get to where we were on the videos. Saves 30-minute videos for the sake of Prog.
Are we staying in the instance for that?
May as well.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, so I think I understand why you were certain, Emmy. So I think by looking at its HP bar there, right, it was probably barely on 25, but it did that bullshit thing where you probably thought you were going to get an extra hit off before it fed. It didn't. Like, the ad, put it this way, right? I can even save a video of this. The ad actually disappeared. I've paused it right now. The ad's HP bar actually disappeared before it was even touching his hitbox.
Okay.
Feeds are on server ticks, guys.
I mean, we already knew that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can even make a clip to show you. I wouldn't have blamed you for thinking you would have got the extra auto off or doctor. Yeah, basically, that as far as the game had registered that had fed before we, at least on my screen, long before he was still running in when his HP bar disappeared. Put it that way.
Yeah, no, I ran in with an enchanted reprise, so I
think the
was
game
pretty
might have
sure
counted,
it would have gotten
might
it
have counted
below.
the feed first.
Posted on you because you fed it.
Yeah,
But
I think the game might have counted the feed first.
Like, you can't do that. That doesn't work with the ads.
Yeah, that shit is server tick feeds. I'm literally staring at a server tick feed right now. I agree, that's bullshit. There's too much server tick control in phase 1. Basically, it seems like you have to treat just about everything in phase 1, especially relating to dolls, as the server tick will fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay, so phase 2 Nises. So, okay, so we know everything up until Photon, we're pretty clear on that. So, around that time is when Elemental Jammer will have gone out by this point, and oh god, where do we start on this? Okay, so let's explain the order, right? So, 2 debuffs for Elemental Jammer. Lightning and water. Now, does everyone remember the water one at least? Kiz, you don't actually need to worry about the water one. We can go over that more later. Right now I want you to care about the one which does apply to you, which is lightning. So is everyone else still clear on how we were doing the water one? Oh wait, Emmy wasn't, was she?
Yeah, and we should probably write down who goes in which deck somewhere.
Okay.
The strategies.
Right, let's get water out of the way then, since it is the more intrinsic one. Yeah, and Roy probably does want to know that. So, the rule we had last time was it we always did legsies first? Was that the rule we had?
No, it was always on the east, wasn't it?
Yeah, on Mobby's side.
Yeah, right. Let's do mobs first. Okay. So Morb, right, so regardless of who gets the water first, it'll either be Morb or Roy, for the record. Regardless of who gets it, we always place the first one on east. Now, I did hear you briefly, Roy, you wanted to check on positioning, roughly. Do we want to use a marker to post exactly where it wants to go?
It wants to go on the lights, that's what we were talking about.
So you could say just in front of the cardinal marker, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need enough space to pull Cruise Chaser behind it at some point.
Yeah, pretty much. The rule that we had for the first feeds was the adjuster was, you are adjuster 9, if I remember correctly?
I was the one who always goes in first, so it would have been Ari.
Yeah, it was... The first one was both healers and Nai, except if you had lightning.
Okay.
If you had lightning, I went in.
Right, so by that argument, but Emmy, because we're treating you as a melee in this case, you're not going to be participating in water. Is that clear?
That's okay.
Yeah, I bet you like the sound of that, don't you? Yeah, you don't have to deal with the thinking mechanic.
Well, no, dealt with water beforehand, so it's a bit more like, something I don't know. Let's go.
There you go.
Sure.
It's good. You should want that.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You know, it makes phase 2 more interesting for you.
Depending on the movement, so doesn't it make more sense to make Emmy do it? Like, I don't know how much movement it is. If it doesn't matter, then...
Well, the problem is not is that we've already got is that because she's locked in as my lightning partner. If we don't do that, then Ari would have to become a lightning partner, and that can equal out to more movement.
Oh
for
yeah, because Emmy is northeast. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
So that makes more sense. She's treated
No,
as my mid.
it's fine. Never mind.
Yeah. Remember, like, there's more of a chance Ari would have to move with lightning than there is he would with water. That was the idea. Okay. So the first stack will always be more Broy and Nye. Okay, simple enough. That's static, right? With the only exception is if Nye has lightning. If Nye has lightning, Ari replaces them. That's it. And there's no scenario where they can both have lightning, is there?
No.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
only
yeah,
one
because there's
lightning.
always, keep forgetting, there's always only one lightning at the start and one water. Yeah. Okay, so that drops out, and then as we know, it will pass to someone else. Then we have our second one. Now, regardless of who it passes to, it will always be on the west side, and that will always consist of the other healer who didn't have it, because, you know, regardless of whether it's passed to them or not, they'll always participate in the second one. Same logic with Nye. And who was our third check again? Because we know the other healer can't do it.
That was me, Nye, and, well, the healer.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And the third one we can just do exactly the same as the first, can't we? With the previous healer, minus, basically we can do it as the first one, with the exception of the person who... so the only people who really need to think about water then are Morb, Roy, Nye and Ari. Is that correct?
Yeah. For the last one, the one with water resistance stays out. And it's just...
Much, yeah. So that's simple enough then, right? I mean, we have God Forbid. You get plenty of time to think about it because of how long the debuff lasts for.
That's 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah, it's 30 seconds. It's a lot of time. Okay, so we're clear on water then, so I can cook over lightning.
Yeah.
Okay, so lightning. Now listen up, kids. Just before we go, so lightning is a partner-based mechanic, and basically. The way it works is, at the start, you'll either get lightning or you won't, as a melee. So, if you do get lightning first, kids, if you're the very first lightning, you will always come and give it to me. Now, you might be on Cruise Chaser, doesn't matter. You'll come and give it to me, and then make your way back to Cruise Chaser in however you see fit. Is that clear? And to be clear, you'll give it to me after Photon, to be precise. So when I'm pulling the boss back to North, if you got lightning, come past. It's not like Nisi, you don't want to actually come to me, you just need to be near me. I don't know how much you remember of Vortex, but it's basically his mechanic. Yeah, you just need to be near me when it expires, and it'll pass to me. And then after that was, because again, probably because of lack of sleep, my memory's a bit foggy. If it's the assumption that if it's a DPS passes it to me first, I will then pass it to Emmy. That should be right.
Yeah.
Right. And then she has to then go and pass it to Siegfried, or does it just go back to me?
No, it goes to Siegfried, because you have a lightning resist down, remember?
Yeah, I remember I had a good algorithm to think about this.
So basically, it's the first lightning gives it to you, then Emmy takes the lightning to Zeke, but if Emmy was the first lightning, Kiz takes it to Zeke.
It's just in reverse, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, the only 4 players the lightning consists of is me, Siegfried, Emmy, and Kiz. It's simple as that. And the only thing that's it. The only thing you have to check for, Kiz, is if you got lightning first or not. If you got it first, then you do your movement first. If you don't, then you'll be doing it. Then basically, if you don't get lightning first, Kiz, you don't actually do anything in regards to lightning. Yeah. Then it's poor Emmy who has to do it. However, yeah. So basically, DPS only need to check if they get lightning first or not, because
Isn't there a situation where, if Emily gets it first, then Kiss will need
Yes,
to...
I know I was overlooking something. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so you do. So both of you will have to do a lightning room because if Emmy gets it first, she's gonna give it to me, and then I need to come and give it to you, Kiss. But because I don't want to drag Brute Justice around, I think you see where this is going. Yeah. So basically, for DPS, you'll either go first or you'll go last. That's all you have to think about. That's right. I'm not crazy there. That's right. That's the way it should play out. And the simple rule is the first one will always go to me, guaranteed, no matter what side you're on. Keeps it controlled that way. Okay. Obviously, we can talk about this as we need to for when we next go in. That's not a problem. So, the bread and butter, Nisi. Who got kicked out? Ori. Okay, Ori just left. Okay. Nisi. So, Nisi seems like a lot on paper, but it is, much to my disappointment, actually really simple. So, when the 4 go out to begin with, it will target either all tanks or healers or all DPS. Simple as. And everyone has an assigned partner. So, Emmy, you are my partner, in case you haven't figured that out yet.
Actually, can we decide raid days now?
Oh yes, good idea. Let's do that first quickly, yeah. Raid days. So, how are we looking next week? I mean, I know you wanted to bring this up, but I'm asking you to bring this up again.
Let me find
I
it.
might be late on
Wednesday
Monday,
wasn't working for
depending.
you, I think. I mean,
Say again now.
Wednesday wasn't working for you, I think, because of your corona vaccination.
Yeah.
Okay, so, sorry, what was that, Morby? I want to hear that first.
I might be late on Monday if you're late on Monday.
Okay, keep that in mind.
Trying to find it right now.
It's okay, I'll send it.
Because I know Emmy's week is going to be particularly awkward here, which may or may not be permanent. If it is, we're going to have to bring that up as a discussion. But until we know, we're going to assume it's not.
Well, next week is definitely completely free, but I mean, this week, it is. I can do the normal 3 hours on Thursday and Monday, and Tuesday and Friday, I can only do 2 hours with a normal start and an early end.
Okay. Yeah, so a little different from the way we normally do it, guys. Kiz, what about you? How are your days looking?
Thursday is a no.
Thursdays and no.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it just Thursday, that's a no?
Just Thursday.
Are the rest of them normal then?
Yep.
Right. And
Wednesday-
tomorrow's not doable, right, Emma?
Tuesday and Friday would have, so it would have to be 2 hours with a normal start and no early end.
Okay, what about Wednesday?
Vaccination.
Yeah.
Is that a no or yes then? Or is it just that I don't know right now?
I
That is...
don't know how long the shot is gonna take, and the appointment for it is at 8 p.m. my time. So
That's right, smart.
yeah, I don't know.
How far away is the centre for you?
I don't know.
Wait, you don't know the location yet?
It was given to me today.
So
I
is that,
haven't.
okay. Is there a possibility we could at least have a late raid on Wednesday?
Let me check.
If we have a late rate, it would be an hour, wouldn't it?
Well, you said 8 p.m. her time, which is 7 p.m. our time, though.
Yeah, but
You still need an early finish.
yeah,
Oh, on Wednesday as well, okay.
yeah, because
Alright,
I
so,
have
awkward
work
week then.
Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Awkward week losing that Thursday, but it can't be helped, I suppose. So it looks like our days then are 2 hours tomorrow, normal time, early finish. Friday, did you say Friday was Friday an early finish too? Was it only,
Friday
wasn't
is an
early
early finish too, yeah.
Right. And Monday would otherwise be normal, but as Morb has said, it's rare for Morb to be awkward, there's a possibility he could be late. So Monday might be normal. Might be.
Big might.
Okay. So we'll put it down then as 2 hours for Tuesday and Friday night. And Possible late on Monday. Possible late. Okay. I'm going to do something a little bit different as well because I really want us to start really grinding on tier bit since, you know, because I want us to get a good feel for phase 2. So we're going to spend 2 hours tomorrow on Oracle then. I'm hoping that will be enough. Big hope. But regardless of where it is or not, we're going to do Friday and Monday on 2. Is that clear? Any arguments with that? Hopefully, to justify it, assuming good night, Ari. Assuming T goes well next week, to justify it in the following week, we'll spend a bit more time on Savage instead. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay, good. We have a plan. So yeah, so let's just go over Nisi quickly. Since Ari bailed, he should be fine for it anyway. So yeah, so everyone has a partner, right?